Hi, I'm Krista. Welcome to my channel. When I sat down to do this reading, a big channeled message came through, so I wanted to go over that first. If you've been here before, you know that a lot of times when I start a reading, Spirit will give me a song, and that's one of the ways I've been connecting with them. And today, the song that came through was La Isla Bonita by Madonna. But immediately I thought like Madonna and made the connection with Mother Mary. I feel like Mother Mary is connected to this message too, along with your guides. So you may have like a practice involving Mother Mary you know, or have a relationship with her. I found the video, so I was watching the video and listening to the song, and in the video, Madonna is there's like two versions of herself, and there's a version where she is like praying the rosary. She has like a Catholic altar, and it gives this impression of being very traditionalist, very conservative. And I channeled like she's traditional, conservative emotions and herself. And in the video, she was looking out her window to the people in the streets below her, and the people in the streets were dancing and having fun and like living their life with passion. And rather than join in, like this version of Madonna, and I'm hearing the word cloistered now, like, but this version kept herself locked away and wouldn't join in, like, wouldn't give in to these passions. And then the second version of Madonna in this video, she's dressed as like a flamenco dancer, and eventually at the video, she goes down to the people and she dances with the people and joins her lover, essentially. And I channeled that she joins the party, she's living in her element and following her passion. And Spirit told me that in August, or like the previous month, whenever you're watching this, because this is like a timeless reading, but like the previous energy you were in was that energy of being behind the curtain and watching other people live your dreams, like watching other people live in their passion. And while I was channeling that, the next song came on and it was I Will Survive. And the line was, at first I was afraid, I was petrified. And I feel like that is connected to this energy of like being behind the curtain, of being too scared to like go out into the street and dance, metaphorically. And Spirit was saying this feeling of watching other people live your dreams, it can be in big ways. Like if you want to start a business and you're watching someone else be successful in their business, or you want to get married and start a family and you're seeing other people or like even friends doing that, and that's like not something that's happening for you. And they said it can just be in like the small dreams of getting 30 minutes to yourself to go to your local coffee place and have a cup of coffee. And maybe that's something that you don't have time for. Like you're very busy, and that would be a dream to just have 30 minutes to yourself and have a cup of coffee. So Spirit was showing me like a scale of like dreams from little to big, and just being in this torment of watching other people get what you want. And Spirit said, when you're in that energy, to pay attention to what is making you jealous, and to ask yourself, is that thing making me jealous because it is something that my heart desires? And they're giving me the example of somebody painting. It's like maybe you see a beautiful painting and you think, oh, I wish I could paint like that. I wish I had the talent to paint like that. And Spirit is saying, why not? Why not start? Why not buy a cheap watercolor paint set and just start painting? It's a skill that you can learn, that you can pick up. And Spirit is kind of saying to not hold yourself back, like to not be that person watching everybody else live out their passions. Like it's time for you to step out from behind the curtain. It's time for you to be the flamenco dancer in the video and go out and dance with the people. And that was like the energy I was picking up for this reading. And then I was researching the song, And I found that someone else had actually written this song for Madonna, and Spirit made me feel like that was a metaphor for somebody has been writing your life for you. Or you may feel like someone has been writing your story for you. That you're not living your life true to yourself, that you're living someone else's life. And then I heard choose your own adventure, like the old choose your own adventure books, and to like write your own story. And they said write your own lyrics because like in the song when Madonna did get the song and decided to record it, she ended up changing the lyrics to like suit her and her story. And then I was guided to the Bible, and I opened to the page Proverbs 8:33. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me. And then as I was writing this down here, I got this really intense feeling in like my gut, like a gut instinct kind of feeling, and I felt like they were saying to follow your gut. And whatever this is something between you and God. Like you already know what this is, and again, it's that gut feeling. And as I was writing this down, Ace of Base came on, and it was the song I Saw the Sign. And it was like confirmation and validation for me that, oh, that's interesting. There is this really strange beeping outside. You probably won't be able to hear it in the video, but that was weird because again, it's like I saw the signs, confirmation, validation that you will see signs, almost like guideposts, leading you to this whatever this thing is between you and God. And Spirit does that. Like they'll show signs, and sometimes the signs aren't any deeper than yes, you are on the right path. And that was the channeled message I got for the beginning of this reading. Like I said, it was kind of a long channeled message. So I appreciate you sticking with me through all of that. But I feel like that this particular message is really important, and it is almost a reading itself. Okay, so now I wanted to actually get into the cards. Whoa. All right. Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. And this, when I see this Nine of Cups card, I immediately think of that version of Madonna in that video where she is in this big flowy red dress and she is dancing and having fun. So you might like even want to check out this video to even know what I'm talking about. And this Nine of Cups card, it's reminding me of the Seven of Cups, just like the way the cups are displayed. And I feel like this is Spirit saying like here are your options. You have so many options for happiness right now. I'm getting the sense that you can't see that because there's this magic genie lamp here and it's creating this smoke around these cups. So I feel like you don't even know. Like it's like the Nine of Cups is there. Your happiness and contentment is there, waiting for you, waiting for you to pick one of these cups, waiting for you to pick one of these dreams. And again, it's like the big dreams and the small dreams. Like maybe one cup is going out to a movie. You know, another cup is like taking dance lessons. Another cup is cooking a nice meal for yourself. And it's I'm getting like chills right now. And it's a spirit saying to choose your own happiness. Like choose your own adventure, choose your own happiness. And I feel like you're coming out of something really difficult. Like the energy in life has been really difficult. And you may have just forgotten how to choose those moments. Like you don't even know what happiness looks like sometimes because life has just been so difficult. You know, like the smoke in the card could be just grief and loss. I posted a reading earlier about going through like heartbreak, and I feel this is something that we're all going through and on like different personal levels because I feel like there's just been this big closing, like almost like a portal opening and closing. We're all ending this cycle and we're starting something new. it's hard for me to talk about, but for me on a personal level, like I recently just lost my dog. We had to say goodbye to her. She was an amazing pet, and I know if any of you have, fur babies out there, if you have pets, you know what it's like to lose a pet. And I don't want to bring that up to like bring the reading down, but I just want to say like I feel like we are all going through something. Like we're all going through some type of transformation, some type of loss, and they always say like grief is like the biggest transformer. It shakes up our world the most, and grief can come in like all different forms. So guides are kind of saying like you too may have been going through something like this, and that is like the smoke around these cups. With that chapter ending, a new one is beginning, and in this chapter, it is time to choose yourself. Two of Cups, falling in love or the resurgence of romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges. I feel like this card is signifying the ending of something difficult. Like it says ending of challenges, and it's offering up love. Spirit is like offering up love to you, and it's opening your heart to receive this love after maybe closing yourself off to protect yourself from going through this hard thing. Like maybe you've put up a wall so like you don't have to feel as much, and it's almost like numbing yourself because like you've tried to wall off the negative emotions. You're also walling off the positive ones, like love and happiness and joy. And with the Two of Cups coming out, I feel like Spirit is saying to open yourself back up to love. Yeah, this is the obstacle card, and this is the Three of Swords, and that is, like I said, it's grief, heartache, loss, and that's coming through in this reading. The card says great sadness that will heal with time, personal growth that comes from challenges, and that's that great transformer I was talking about. And in this card, an angel is with the person, and I feel like Spirit really wants me to emphasize the fact that the angels were with you the whole time you were going through this. And I'm hearing like guard dogs, like they were protecting you through this, and it's like it had to happen. Whatever it was, it had to happen. It was like part of the story. It wasn't meant to harm you. It was meant for growth. They're emphasizing that this is over now. Like this is in the past, and it is okay to allow yourself these cups. Like again, these two people, they're sharing cups, and it's like Spirit is saying, take one of these cups, take one of these 9 cups of contentment and happiness and joy. They're giving you permission. They're saying it's okay. They're giving me that example of, how sometimes when somebody passes, you don't want to do certain things because you almost feel guilty for doing them because, like, that person isn't there with you to do them. Like, they can't experience it, so I shouldn't experience it anymore because you're in this state of, like, loss and grief. And you're almost like punishing yourself. And Spirit is saying like don't do that. Like you know in your heart that that is not how that person on the other side would want you to act. You know that they would want you to like go out and enjoy your life. Hence that feeling of don't hold yourself back for someone else. And that could just be not even someone on the other side, but maybe like a friendship that ended or a relationship that ended. And another thing that I channeled at the beginning of this reading that I forgot to mention was Spirit saying, like, do something for yourself. And I feel like that is like the theme of this reading where you're getting back into this energy of finding what makes you happy. And it starts by choosing yourself and choosing to do something for yourself, to like let go of this grief, to release it. The star. Wow. Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, your guides today are really emphasizing, they really want you to know that you're at the end of this. Like you're through the storm. And I'm hearing the word perseverance. And I noticed that there's a bluebird in this card. And it's interesting. I think one of my like very first videos I made, like way back in March, April, there was a bluebird on my fence. And it made me think of the bluebird of happiness. And it's like Spirit is saying, the bluebird of happiness is now in your life. And bluebirds may be like a sign for that. Like maybe that is something that Spirit is showing you as you're like following this happiness, you're following your intuition. The back to the channeled message of whatever this thing is between you and God, to follow that, to have faith in that future that God has for you, not to let the heartache affect your future, to let it go and to move forward in love and move forward in light, and to hold on to faith that everything's going to work out. And with the star card, I'm also getting this feeling of the star is also someone like being seen, like like a famous star. And I think in this reading, it's also giving this double meaning of when you take on these qualities, when you start living your life for you and you sit in stillness with God and you have that relationship with God and you trust God and the plans that you two are making. It's like you are co-creating with God. And when you trust in that and when you trust where you are being led, you start to almost like radiate from within. Like what they say, glow up. But it's like you literally start radiating light from like the inside out because your soul is expanding. Like you are expanding into the person you're meant to be. And when that begins to happen, people will notice and people will look at you and they will look at you differently. And they will be like, what is that? What is that person doing? They get like a new skincare routine. Like, wow, like something's really up with so and so. I think that will eventually start happening. And I'm getting the chills again. So I really think that's Spirit strongly saying, like, yes, have faith. Have faith that what you're feeling and what you're being told within, not like external sources, but like within, is true. I feel called to use one of these angel cards. Interesting. Diversity. Would be the world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. And it's the heart, and it's I put it over this like Three of Swords card, and it's to me it's saying, go, like we are all unique individuals. We are all created in like uniquely by our creator, and we each have a special relationship with our creator. So you intuitively know what you're being called to do. You like intuitively feel it. And it doesn't matter what so and so thinks in your life. Like if they think this is a bad idea, like other people telling you how you should live your life, like the channel message, the song being written for Madonna, and she's like, no, I'm gonna make my own song. I want to change the lyrics. Like you are part of that diversity of the universe of being this like unique individual. And that's why it's important for you to put your heart out there. The angels are saying like don't downplay yourself. Okay. All right. This positive outcome is like sticking out from the deck. And again, like the star, it's all going to work out. Transformation. Like I've been saying this whole time, you've gone through this huge transformation and destiny. Like yes, like whatever this thing was, whatever this thing that made you transform into this person that you are now was always part of the plan. And it says, destiny, your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to an ever greater light. And that is like the star card where she is so, I'm hearing the word effervescent. She's so effervescent with life. She can't help but glow. And that is your destiny, to be so joyful in life. To like, I'm hearing your surrender. To surrender yourself to your plan, to your North Star, to your destiny, that you can't help but be this loving ball of like light and energy in the world that people will just be instantly attracted to. People will see the transformation in your eyes. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. That's funny because this isn't even an angel deck, and the angels are still coming out to tell you that you are protected. And this particular card with the sword reminds me of Archangel Michael, and they are represented here in this medal too. So I feel like that is something they want you to know. And I'm hearing the word sacred. Like whatever this is, this transformation, these cups, like know it is divinely guided. It's your destiny. And because it's your destiny, you are being protected from heaven. And I'm hearing the only one that can stop you is yourself. Like whatever this is, it's yours. It's meant for you, but you have to put it into action. Like, and they're showing me the video of Madonna in the room, and she's hiding behind the curtain, and they're saying like the only one that can stop this from happening is you, because you have free will, but otherwise you are protected from everything else. Nothing else is going to get in your way of whatever this is. Whatever this 9 of cups is for you, nothing's going to get in the way. You are protected. It's like I'm hearing a contract with God, and you'll know what this is. I feel like whoever is hearing this reading, like you already know what this is, and it's been in your mind this whole time as I'm speaking. And this is their way of like validating and clarifying for you that yes, that is it. You are right. And the dream may be too big. It may be too big for you to handle right now, like in your mind. And they're saying like don't let fear stop you. Don't hide behind the curtain. I'm going to end the reading here. That's a really beautiful message. I am so grateful to you for being here. I am so grateful to your guides and your angels for coming here today and delivering this message. Thank you for being here. I hope this reading has brought you some clarity. If you made it this far, please comment the salsa dancing lady in tribute to Madonna's video. Until I meet with you in the next reading, I'm wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.